What's up, my sweethearts? What it do? My sweethearts, Cleveland, get your lights all the way up. To my sweetheart that told Jennifer M. the realist, who asked me, who said, Jennifer M. the realist, did you hear about the Cleveland, the East Cleveland, Ohio young lady? And I did not. Thank you to my sweetheart. Let's run this thing like cardio. I hope y'all got your lights up. Get in front of the tube with your girl. My sweethearts, woman kidnapped, tortured, and killed in East Cleveland is girlfriend of suspect in deadly Cleveland shooting, okay? The sources say. All right, my sweethearts? All right, like I said, East Cleveland, Ohio. What it do, my sweethearts? A woman found dead inside an abandoned building on Tuesday was the girlfriend of a suspect in the fatal shooting of a 19-year-old man in Cleveland, according to 3 law enforcement sources, my sweethearts. A group abducted ALISHAH, wait a minute, I'm going to say it right, my sweethearts. ALISHAH Pointer, in order to force her to give them information about her boyfriend so they could exact revenge for the November 2 fatal shooting. Are you serious? Of Amenjas Shomo in Cleveland's Broadway Slavic Village neighborhood, my sweethearts, the sources said. I hope y'all got all that, my sweethearts. If y'all got to rewind that, I don't blame you. A group abducted her. Are you serious? In order to force her to give them information about her boyfriend. Okay, so y'all got that. Let's go. Pointer had nothing to do with Shomo's slaying, according to sources. Sorry, my sweethearts. A victim from East Cleveland was abducted at gunpoint and led to Pointer's home in North Randall, East Cleveland. Police Chief Scott Gardner said, my sweethearts, the victim and Pointer were friends, and the assailants were aware of it, he said. The assailants had the victim call Pointer and had her come out to the car they were in, Gardner said. That don't make no sense. The group drove Pointer, my sweethearts, to several different places. Are you serious? Tortured and ultimately killed her, he said. The Cleveland FBI, Secret Service, and East Cleveland Police searched for Pointer for days until they found her body about 4 p.m. Tuesday in the basement of a burnt-out home on Savannah Avenue between Allegheny and Manhattan Avenues in East Cleveland, police said. Gardner said in an email that 6 people are connected with Pointer's abduction and death. This don't make no sense. East Cleveland police so far identified 2 of those men, Hakeem Ali Shomo and Nathaniel Polk. Polk was arrested on Wednesday, Gardner said. It is unknown what charges he will face. Are you serious? A 17-year-old girl and a 30-year-old woman were also arrested, but it's unclear if charges have been filed against them, my sweethearts. Amenjas Shomo was shot to death about 1 p.m. November the 2nd on Goodman Road near Warner Avenue in Cleveland, according to Cleveland police. A witness told police they heard gunfire and Amenjas Shomo shouting for help, according to Cleveland police. Police found him on a sidewalk with a gunshot to his chest. Police officials have not said if they know of a motive for his killing. Let's go, my sweethearts. Pointer was last seen 2 days later, and her family reported her missing the next day. That don't make no sense. The county medical examiner has not yet determined the cause of death. Are you serious? My sweethearts, I'm going to say this word. I'm going to say it best as I can. The Cuyahoga or Cuyahoga, CuyahogA County Medical Examiner's Office that's in East Cleveland, Ohio, my sweetheart, has confirmed the identity of a body found last Tuesday is ALISHAH Pointer. This is said. ALISHAH Pointer. Oh my goodness. This is bad, my sweetheart. And before your girl Doug walk this, I like to read it off for y'all because, like I said, I just cannot be. Sometimes I can't go on because it makes me want to just dive in and it's said. The medical examiner, ruled her death a homicide caused by multiple gunshot wounds. Police confirmed to the Fox 8 that several people took part in her murder. East Cleveland Police Chief Scott Gardner said a group of suspects lured Pointer out of her home last week, took her to several different locations, tortured and murdered her. Her body was found last Tuesday in a burnt house, like I said, in East Cleveland. She was 22 years old. The chief and Captain Kenneth Lundy said the suspects thought Pointer had information about a suspect involved in another crime that happened in November 2nd in Cleveland, and they were trying to force her to talk. You see this? They're trying to call themselves forcing this young lady to talk, forcing her and murder her. Are you serious? Because they thought Pointer had information. Thought. You get it? Thought. Clear word. Are you serious? Thought made you take someone out. Thought made you kidnap her. Thought made you straight take the lady out now. The young lady, because she's not a real older woman, 22. Thought. Let's keep this in mind, sweethearts, before Jennifer and Marissa go off out of her dome, and they want to watch Jennifer and Marissa going out of her dome. Thought. Suspects thought. Y'all ain't thought about her parent. Y'all ain't thought about her family. Y'all ain't thought about that though, right? So y'all thought this young lady knew something about a suspect involved in another crime that happened on November the 2nd. Okay, let's keep this thought in mind when Jennifer and Marissa start dog walking these, individuals. Because I thought they just murdered someone. A young baby. Yeah, a young baby. I don't care she's 22. She's not 40, 50. Her life just beginning also. Because suspects thought she knew about a murder. Are you serious? And wanted her to talk. So the young lady must be in there begging, saying she didn't know anything. But y'all thought to still murder her? Okay, let's go. Police are still looking for several suspects in her death. That's bad. Multiple people have been arrested. Are you serious? So it's lots of them. Multiple people already been arrested. And they still looking for multiple suspects for one young lady. But these are so-called thugs and things in the street. But y'all did all this for this one lady. Y'all ain't thought to go out there yourself and get y'all footwork done. This is despicable. 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 And my sweetheart who asked me about this, no, I have not seen this. And I'm glad you did point me out to this case. Because it just run what I've been saying. Watch who you rolling with. Watch who you're around. Watch, watch, watch. And they wonder why I'm on KJ Friends. I don't care who. I don't think these friends was real friends. Just like these suspects came up in her house. Because they had a thought. And that thought wasn't valuable. This is unbelievable. Let's get it. My sweethearts, if y'all don't listen to me clearly, y'all better listen to me clearly. If y'all got teens, grown kids, I don't care, daughters, sons, I don't care their ages now. Because this girl 22. But wait till I get in detail about who these people were. Y'all gonna be like, are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. Yes, I'm serious. Y'all better be at your shower house staking out. Watch this. My sweethearts. East Cleveland police arrested 17-year-old Destiny Mariah Unique Henderson on Tuesday. The County Court of Common Pleas juvenile records show that Henderson is facing 11 counts, including murder, aggravated murder, and kidnapping in the events surrounding Pointer's disappearance and presumed death. Right? Portria Williams and Nathaniel Pope Jr. have also been arrested, East Cleveland police confirmed. Court documents show that Williams has a criminal record, including 2 counts of felonious assault. Family and friends tell News Marissa Saenz that the Pope Jr., so that's Nathaniel Pope Jr., was Pointer's boyfriend, my sweetheart. Are you serious? The one that you saying with the red and black hair, my sweetheart, on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Make sure y'all go to my community post, my sweethearts. I have put pictures up of the suspects that they have found and all that. But the one with the red and black hair, that's supposed to be her boyfriend. They all look weird. Straight up. They all look weird. Late Tuesday afternoon, officials were called to a burnt-out home, like I said, on Savannah Avenue in East Cleveland after receiving a tip that Pointer's body was in the basement of the house. They called and left that tip. They had to. Police confirmed that they did find a black woman's body, but they was waiting for the medical examiner to confirm whether or not. And they was confident when they found them, my sweethearts, that it was her. And she first disappeared on the 4th and was reported on the 5th of being missing. This don't make no sense. Gardner says investigators believe that assailants kidnapped an East Cleveland resident and an acquaintance of Pointer in order to lure her from her residence. They had to get up out that house to lure her from out of there. In order to lure her from her residence, my sweethearts. Police believe Pointer had information. Like I said, they trying to say she had this information. I don't care. And took her to several locations. Are you serious? What was that about? How did that work? Like, once y'all tortured her at one, how do you get to the other and bring her out the car and do the same? No one's saying this. And then they finally took her life on Savannah Avenue. So what was the different locations about? Oh my goodness, like when y'all took it to the first place, what was that? Then they took it to a second? To do what? To go to different people's homes? To say, oh, we're doing this? This is something else, my sweetheart. What I'm so upset about is these are friends, boyfriends. This is a setup. Are you serious?
Cannot release.
Listen to this.
This all originated from a. There was actually two, actually probably more, but
Just give me 1 second, my sweetheart. He can't even talk. He disturbed. He is so disturbed. But let's go.
Abductions. One of the abductions originated in the city of East Cleveland. The victim from that abduction was taken to Mrs. Pointer's address. Did she actually reside in North Olmsted, or was it? That was one of the questions. North Randall, I'm sorry. Yeah, so the abducted party that was taken from East Cleveland was actually taken to North Randall, where she lured Mrs. Pointer, or Miss Pointer, out of the address from North Randall. She was subsequently transported to several different locations. The entire reasoning behind this is the abducting parties, felt that Miss Pointer had information relative to a crime that had committed in Cleveland, and they thought that they would be able to entice Miss Pointer to give them the information they wanted. Again, she was taken to several different locations, and she was finally taken to the address in Savannah, where she was killed. There are, as I talked about, there are 6 different suspects that we have at this point. 2 of them we are keeping at abeyance at this point, but I attempted to try to find some way for East Cleveland to show here what we've got going. All right, so there are 3 out of the 6 suspects that have been captured. Hakeem Ali Shomo is still at large. And again, there are 2 others at large, but we're holding their information in abeyance at this point. But eventually, at this point, we know of 6 suspects, and the list seems to be growing by the day. So I can't get into a lot of the information relative to the Cleveland incident.
Do you hear him? And the list keep growing by the day? Are you serious for one girl? So my sweetheart, her home girl was abducted. That's exactly what I heard him say. It was a female abducted, which was her home girl. And her home girl, they got a home girl to go there, got to her house. That's who helped lure her out the house with these maniacs. Oh my goodness. If this is not a crime they need to, oh my goodness. If they don't throw these kids under the cell, why don't they? Let's go.
Interfere with their investigation. Several of the people have asked for the North Randall missing persons report. I'm going to refer you to North Randall. I don't want to give out their property without their consent or anything of that information. And quite honestly, there's some information in the narrative that I have asked them to withhold for investigative purposes. But again, that's up to them. It's their property. I can't tell them what to do. Captain Lundy, did you have anything to add that I have missed before we go into the questions? Or?
That's pretty much it.
Right? Is there any specific questions that I might be able to answer? Again, please yell.
Can you walk us through Friday's incident? Who that victim is? Was she harmed in any way? Was she set free? Is she believed to have knowledge of this plan?
At this point, I don't want to give her identity out. Again, there are 2 known suspects that are still at large at this point. Well, 3. So I don't want to give her complete identity out. But yes, she was released. She was obviously very shaken up, but she was unharmed, correct? There was no physical violence to her. Well, I can't say there wasn't any physical violence, but she sustained no serious injury.
And she was kidnapped from East Cleveland?
Yes.
Mm.
I know every murder is awful, but this that you talked about, the victim being tortured, is one of the more horrific ones that you have dealt with. I know that you've dealt with a lot of crime over the years, but is this one of the more horrific murders that you've dealt with? You had said the victim.
Yeah, it's horrific.
Yeah, I mean, I had the unfortune to investigate a lot of, be a part of teams that have investigated a lot of crime that happened in East Cleveland, including a serial killer. And this obviously would top probably my top five of odd crimes. I mean, it's bizarre. And again, the investigation is still going, and we're finding out new things every day. And it truly is just a bizarre series of events.
Was this tied to another murder? Was this some kind of retribution? Or what was this all about?
I don't want to, again, it's Cleveland's incident. If they wish to speak on it, I don't want to comment relative to their investigation. I don't want to interfere with their investigation. But again, the victim purportedly knew information from a Cleveland crime, and we don't even know if the victim actually knew the information, but purportedly these people thought that she did. Sorry, Channel 3. And that's why she was abducted.
Was one of the suspect's family members involved in that Cleveland incident as a victim?
I honestly am not tremendously familiar with the Cleveland incident, so I just know the basics of actually what you guys have reported. So,
What's the thought process of holding with the suspect's names that you are still looking for, the two that you are withholding? What's that thought process for the police side of things? Why is it important to withhold their names?
you want to take this, Captain? Sorry, what's the question?
Why is it important to withhold the names of the other two suspects that you're looking for as part of this investigation? And you can step up to the mic, please.
Right. I mean, in cases like this, I mean, we prefer that the individuals not know that we're looking for them. It helps us out as far as tracking. Putting their information out there, they may take off and flee the state. So that's the main reason.
Captain in Chief, you said that the victim was tortured. You believe?
We have information that there was some physical abuse that occurred.
And you want to make sure, I know you guys have been working long hours, you want to make sure that you get that.
Absolutely.
How important is that justice component now for this family?
I mean, it's very important. And family's hurting. We met with the family yesterday. It's heartbreaking. So just bringing some type of justice, I wouldn't say closure, but just type of justice when we have the individuals responsible for this crime off the streets. I'm sure to help with them throughout the grieving process. As you guys see, there's multiple players involved in this incident. We know who they are, and we're going to arrest each and every one of them.
I think there would be more retribution as a consequence of what has already happened.
Are you worried about that?
I think once we get these individuals off the streets, the family will feel a lot safer. So hopefully at that point, whatever this is all, stemming from, hopefully this put it an end.
What appears to be everybody's role in this series of events that you have in custody at this point?
Well, I think probably at this stage we probably shouldn't say. I mean, they all played a vital part at different times throughout this incident. But right now, it's probably best not to say what their actual roles were. They all played significant roles, and they all will be charged.
And are the three that are in custody, are they facing murder charges right now, or what are they charged with?
So I will say for Destiny Henderson, she was arrested yesterday. She is down. She's a juvenile. And she said JDC she was looking under ag murder.
What's that post?
He has not been charged yet.
And the same with me?
He has not been charged.
How old is Destiny?
Going in for murder.
Okay.
I'm trying to get the guys in the background. Can you slide over here so I can get
But just lift it up if you want. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
I'm gonna show y'all the pictures, my sweetheart. It's gonna be on my community post. Mm, mm, mm. I ain't never in my life, guys.
Two of them actually turned themselves in. The
You know who
Williams,
those two?
we actually had to go out and get.
And if you guys, as a personal favor, if you get there's three parties again, I continue to thank, and I again hope that you guys will mention.
Sure, by the mic, I'm sorry.
Yes, yes. There's three parties. Captain, are you able to do the crown? I think.
So what we know is initially our victim, she was reported missing Thursday, November 4th, from North Randall. The sister at some point came to East Cleveland. I want to say it was Saturday once she received information that she hadn't spoken to her sister, or this crime may have been more serious than the missing person. And we became aware of it Sunday morning when the whole incident appeared to be more serious than what was initially reported. And that's when we came in Sunday morning about 11 o'clock.
And when did you guys learn of the Friday kidnapping? Was that through the course of this other investigation?
So it was early morning hours Friday is when we became aware of it. The missing person report.
And how long was that person held? The one that was used to lure the victim out?
I'm not sure offhand hours.
Was it like a day-ish?
Less than a day.
And was it a friend of the victim?
We're told, yeah, they had some type of relationship, friendship.
So a friend had lured her out on that Friday, at the early morning hours of Friday?
We're not commenting on that right now.
Well, I guess I'm confused. I just wanted clarity on what you guys were speaking of.
An acquaintance, yes.
Okay.
My sweetheart, you see that? Acquaintance. Excuse me. Friend, acquaintance, somebody she knew. My sweethearts, please like, share, subscribe. You heard me? Please hit that bell to be notified. Please subscribe to your girl. You hear me? When I say I will dub walk friends and I'm going to keep doing it, they need them tight ropes. You see this? All these crimes and stuff, it be the people you trust, because that's who you feel comfortable with. That's why it was so easy to do half these crimes. A friend lured her out, and this young lady did not know anything. My sweethearts, like I said, please chime in with your girl. Leave me more cases that y'all know about, my sweethearts. Chime in. I want to hear it. Bring this in. My sweethearts, this is every time I do a video and I think, oh, it's the worst. Nah. It get worse and worse and worse and worse. I mean, for real. It's your girl, Jennifer from the Roots, my sweethearts. Please stay vigilant. Stay alert. Not only to outside your friends, family, yes. Stay up, stay alert, be safe, my sweethearts. Like always, I love y'all and I'm out, my sweethearts.